Thursday night college football. Hey, it might be a little bit of an under-the-radar game, but it's a standalone national TV game, the only Thursday night game this week, and I do think there's value from a betting perspective. Free play with analysis coming up for your Thursday night college football game. Sam Houston against New Mexico State right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV. And by the way, starting next week, we get some Wednesday night national TV games, and the week after that, both Tuesday and Wednesday night national TV games. So we're inching ourselves closer to multiple nights of weeknight college football. And this is kind of appropriate. There's a little bit of an ugly Conference USA matchup on CBS Sports Network at 9 o'clock Eastern Thursday night. But what's most important is I think there's a betting edge in this game, and that's with the total. Not in a hurry to lay 2.5, 3 points with an 0-4 team on the road, Sam Houston State. New Mexico State actually 2-2 this year. So we're going to stay away from this total on the side here. By the way, Sam Houston opened briefly as about a 1.5 point favorite. The early sharper money came in on them this week, bumping it from 2.5, 3, even by Monday afternoon. But I want to focus on the total instead. Open 52.5. By Monday morning, it had been bumped up to 53. And I agree with that move. I think the over is the play here. Now, on the surface, that might seem a bit surprising because you've got two offenses that have struggled at times this year. In fact, Sam Houston's averaging just 16 points a game. New Mexico State just 18.5. Why would I possibly like the over here? Well, first of all, it's about matchups. And second of all, I think the scoring's a little misleading because both these defenses are pretty bad. Let's start with Sam Houston State. New head coach Phil Longo took over. Keep in mind, this team went 10-3 straight up last year. He took over this year in the offseason. It's been a rebuilding process. Not very good recruiting class. Definitely lost some players. And he wants to throw the ball. And we haven't seen that yet, but I look for a high-octane air raid type offense. And I think we might start to see it this week because if you look at New Mexico State defensively, they are really weak against the pass. Now, once again, Sam Houston has not shown the ability to dominate through the air yet this year. Only 5.5 yards per pass attempt, not too impressive. But I think they will have some breakout success on this Thursday night game against New Mexico State because the Aggies are giving up almost 9 yards per pass attempt this year against teams that average to 6.9. Aggies' defensive weakness is definitely the secondary and the pass defense overall. So I look for Sam Houston to have some success throwing the ball. But I'm not willing to back them on the point spread because I think New Mexico State matches up well also throwing the football here. And here's why. They're a terrible running team, perhaps the worst rushing attack in college football. In fact, look at these numbers. They average 18 carries per game and 20 net rushing yards. And I know sacks go against that and whatnot, but still, they're averaging 1.1 yards per carry. 1.1 yards per carry after 4 games this season. They're averaging 20.5 rushing yards a game. And they do throw for only 226. But if you do the math, 91% of their offensive yards this year have been passing yards. 91% have been passing yards. And what's the real weakness for Sam Houston? Well, it's their pass defense. Their run defense has been good, actually. They give up 4.5 yards per carry. So I don't think New Mexico State's going to have any success running the ball. That's another reason I'm hesitant to use the side in this game. But they're going to throw the ball all the time anyway. And that's where Sam Houston is really weak. They give up 9 yards per pass and over 70% completion. So we have a situation here with two really bad pass defenses, two offenses that want to throw the ball, in my opinion. Let's not overthink it, no pun intended. Over 53. Whenever I think there's going to be a lot of passing yards and success for both offenses, the over makes a lot of sense. It's a very reasonable number due to some of the other games this season. But once again, we can't read too much in to the blowout loss last week or 2 weeks ago by Sam Houston against Texas, 55-0. They moved the ball pretty well in the other games. In fact, they're 3-1 of the over this year. They put up 20 points at Hawaii, 21 against UNLV, and then the Western Kentucky game back early in week 0, 24 points, and they ran the ball for 173 yards in that game and threw for 209. Western Kentucky, by the way, 4-1 right now in Conference USA. So when you're going against lesser opponents, these teams have been a little bit better than their overall seasonal stats show, and I think that's the case here on Thursday night. Take a look at Sam Houston, New Mexico State, over 53. It might not be pretty, but it's going to cash for you, in my opinion, on Thursday night college football. Hey, also a huge NFL game Thursday night, 49ers-Rams. I know most people are going to be watching that and betting it. I did give you a free play video for the Thursday night game, as I do every week, and those prime games are perfect this year. We hit over 70% last year. We're already 5-0 in the Thursday night NFL free plays. I gave you 2 back in week 2 that cashed. So 5-0 now on the NFL Thursday night plays. I do have the winner for that game with a prediction and analysis. So check out the Thursday night 49er Ram game if you haven't already done so. Click the subscribe and click the bell for an instant alert here on Wager Talk TV so you never miss out when these free play videos are posted. Also have the Sunday morning England game for you between the Vikings and Browns. Hey, if you thought this Sam Houston New Mexico State game was ugly, whew, when do you see the Vikings-Browns play Sunday morning? But once again, I think there's a betting opportunity in that game. That's why I did a free play video for you. I try to do all these Spotlight standalone national TV games, and if you're liking it, all I ask is a thumbs up, like, positive comment below, and I will keep doing them each and every week. Seriously, the more thumbs up, likes, the more positive comments the videos get, the more free play videos I do each and every week for all these standalone college and pro football national TV games. But if you want my official best bets, sometimes I use games that are under the radar. Sometimes these games make it, but most of the time these are opinions only, TV opinions only for you. If you want my strongest personal plays, the games I'm putting my bankroll on, then check out my page each and every day, SteveMerrillWagerTalk.com. While you're there, you'll see all the best bets that are available for my personal clients. You'll also see a last 20 recap. Don't forget, you go to the bottom of the page and see the plays each and every day after the games start and click on them to read the analysis. So look, if you're new to Wager Talk, if you're new to sports handicapping in general, learn and earn. Go to my page on a daily basis, check the recaps, read the analysis, see how I do things, and also get the bonus free play. This is a great best kept secret, perhaps, of Wager Talk, is that I put a free play up every day on my page. It's the last cut from my best bet card. So if I have 2 to 3 best bets per day on average, you know that last cut is pretty strong still. I don't want to waste it. I put it up for free for everyone. So go check out the free play right now. Check out the best bet special offers, SteveMerrillWagerTalk.com, and hey, get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. On the way out, you can follow me on social media. See in the bottom corner of your screen at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L, Merril, at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you know there's more free play videos coming up next.